Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Ink Fitness Guy, peace, love, respect. I'm just doing a quick video on gym etiquette really. Things that go on in the gym, my own opinions on these things. I've seen a lot of videos recently on YouTube, about people doing things in gyms. One of the big things is when people do deadlifting, yeah. Um, Obviously, a lot of people complain or don't like it when people drop the weights on the ground. Um, in my own experience of deadlifting, it's one of them exercises where, you know, obviously if you're lifting a heavy weight off the ground, it's putting a great amount of strain on your hamstrings, your quads, your lower back. Um, and it's a hard thing to do. So I think when you're lifting them kind of weight up, and the natural way to do it once you've locked out and completed the lift is to drop the weight. I don't think many people purposely drop the weight to annoy anybody, or to disturb anybody or bother anybody. I think it's just the nature of that exercise. It's just the way it's done. It's a safety issue as well as the way it is. I think you're trying to control the heavy weight, slowly lowering that weight down. You could do real damage to your back. If you watch all the strong men, watch all the power lifters, the way they deadlift, the way they've done it for years and years, the weight goes up, they lock out the rep and they drop the weight. It's just how it's done. And gyms should have a policy on that. They should have, they should outline that to everybody before they start training there. They should say, well, deadlifting's fine in this gym. If somebody's dropping the weights, that's okay. Or they should say, listen, you're not allowed to do that in the gym. Yeah, if you happen to be in the gym and somebody is doing that and it bothers you, don't go up and confront them, because it's none of your business. You've got no right to do that. It's just going to cause problems. If you have got a problem with it, just go up to the member of staff, have a quiet word with them, just kind of say, listen, this guy's dropping this weight down over there, he's making a bit of a noise, is he okay to do that? And they will say, yeah, he's fine to do that, or no, he shouldn't be doing that. And that's, as I say, every gym will have their own views on that. Don't be going up and bothering anybody. Just kind of let things go a bit. Another thing is, in relation to that, you've got to respect the equipment you're using. I know, obviously, I've just mentioned there, in my opinion, with deadlifts, I think personally it's okay to drop the weight because of the amount of weight that you're pulling up. But I've been in the gym myself, and a guy's curling 10 kilogram dumbbells. He's picked the weight up, he stood up, he's got the dumbbells down by his sides, his arms are extended, so it's about waist height. Yeah, he's done his set of dumbbells, his set of curls, and he's just dropped the weights on the floor from waist height. Yeah, now there's no need to do that at all. Just finish your set, squat down, put the weights gently down on the floor. It's there's the two examples there. One being, in my opinion, where it's okay to do that, and one where it's not. But I wouldn't. When I saw that happen, I didn't go up to the guy and say, "Listen, why are you doing that for?" It's really none of my business. If there's a problem there, the gym instructor would go up to him and say, listen, don't be doing that, there's no need for it. I don't do that personally. When I've done my set, when I've done my curls, I'll lower the weights down to the floor and gently put them down. again, it's about respecting the equipment and respecting the environment you're in, and respecting the people around you, you know. Don't be making kind of unnecessary noise or, you know, unnecessary dramas. You know, everybody's there to have a nice workout, and that's it, you know. Another thing is wiping equipment down. You know, when I'm on the equipment, I'll always pull out a couple of towels and I'll wipe the equipment down once I've finished. I'll wipe the seat and the handles, you know, just out of respect again for the people who may be using it after me, and for the equipment itself, you know. And again, I've been on equipment. I've been doing a workout, you know, and I've done I've done a shoulder press on the bar, and I've gone over to the seated chest press. I've gone to sit down and it's covered in sweat, you know. Now I haven't confronted the person who was sitting there before me who's left it like that. I've just walked over to the towels, pulled a couple of towels out, gone over to it and wiped it down, put the towels in the bin, and done my workout on there, you know. If they want to leave it in that way, that's up to them. Yeah, that's none of my business. I've got no right to tell them to do that. Again, that's the gym instructors, that's the gym's policy. They should be implementing these rules. So yeah, just wipe it down and just crack on with what you're doing on that machine. Again, avoid confrontation there. Just avoid any issues. Yeah, it's pointless. And I think what has been cropping up a lot, you know, is obviously people who are videoing themselves on YouTube or TikTok or whatever. Now these people are doing that to get views, yeah. They're doing that to get attention. They're doing that to get likes. Yeah, they want people to look at them, yeah. And then some of them seem to have a problem when people look at them, you know. And they'll put videos up of and single people out for looking at them, calling people a creep, calling people a weirdo, you know, and stuff like that. There's absolutely no need for that at all, you know. There are some weird people out there and some creeps, you know, and they will, you know, they should be rightfully, you know, be respectful of people in the gym and people anywhere really, you know. But then somebody who's just glanced at you for 2 or 3 seconds and you're singling him out and putting a video up calling him a creep and that, you know, it's not nice and it's not respectful. You know, I saw a video, for example, where, you know, a girl's done a handstand, yeah, and this bloke's looked at her, literally for 2 seconds, and she's put a caption up saying this guy was really angry when I did a handstand. And this guy hasn't got no anger on his face whatsoever. He's probably just looked at her doing the handstand and looked away, you know. And she's making a big issue out of it and singled this guy out to get more views or attention on a channel or whatever, you know. My own personal view is, if you're filming in a gym, you know, people are going to look at you. People look at people look at everyone everywhere, you know. That's just a natural thing. I look at when I'm in the gym, yeah, I don't really look at anybody because I'm there to train myself, you know. But I'll look at videos, fitness videos online, or if I see somebody walking down the street or on the beach, you know, whether that be male or female, and they've got a really good physique, you know, I'll look at them as most people will, but I won't look at them in a sexual way. I'm just looking at them because, you know, I think they've got a good physique. They've worked hard, and I like to look at that and see that, you know. and people can get confused between the two things, so yeah, and then in a gym environment, if you're filming, everybody's got the right to be there. Everybody's got the right to wander freely around that gym, to freely use the machines as and when they can. You've got no priority over anybody there. You'll pay the same membership. You're all there to work out. So just mind your own business a bit more. I think people have just got to, be mindful of other people and respect them. And, nowadays people like to talk and they like to, make a big deal out of things, and there's just no need for it at all. Respect everyone in the gym, get on with it, get on with your workouts, have a good time, and respect the equipment, and it'd be a much better place for everybody to train. Cheers, guys. See you soon.